Hi Gonza, just talking to you as it comes to the end of pre-season and start of the season. Obviously, you've been out injured for a little while, so how are things going with that?
Yeah, unfortunately, I had an injury 2 or 3 weeks before the end of last season. I had to get some stuff done in my knee. Things are working out really well, so post surgery, and I'm working hard on my rehab at the minute. So not doing pre-season really with the boys, but working on my rehab with the physios and the S&C coaches.
Okay. In terms of pre-season, when you're carrying a bit of an injury, how does that change your pre-season workload from what the rest of the boys are doing?
Well, basically it changes quite a lot. This year the club brought in Toby from Australia, which is just working with injured people. So I'm doing a lot of work with him at the minute in terms of the rehab. So I'm not doing any rugby sessions. There are some long and tedious days. Everyone who's been injured knows about it, and sometimes it's a lot of work to get through the day, and normally there are quite a long days of work.
Okay. But I guess it's still sort of a tough workload, still quite a lot of fitness work that you're doing and all that stuff.
Yeah, definitely. As you progress through the injury, obviously at the beginning you need to stay off your feet, so you try and do all your conditioning off your feet with the grinders, with the boxings, with the ropes and things like that. As you start to progress and get on a watt bike or things like that they are very tough work, but it's enjoyable. At least you feel like you can work out and progress as your injury gets better.
Yeah. Okay. So looking ahead now, we're sort of less than 2 weeks away from the start of the World Cup. So obviously you yourself, you've played for Argentina quite a number of times. And how do you think Argentina are going to do heading into the World Cup this year?
Well, I think they have a very good chance. Obviously, they got a good fixture. Obviously, their pool is against New Zealand at the start, which is going to be a very tough ask. But if they can beat Tonga, Georgia, and Namibia, they can be through in a potential quarter-final against France or Ireland, which is a makeable game.
Yeah.
And from there on, it's just one game at a time. So I think they'll take a lot of confidence from their performance in the Rugby Championship, where they beat South Africa away, and they played some good rugby, and leading into this World Cup, I think they'll get there full of confidence.
Yeah. Okay. And we've obviously got, from a Falcons perspective, we got Juan Cecino over there at the moment. We've got Juan Orlandi, who was with us last season, and we've got yourself too. So we've got a bit of an interest in Argentina. How do you think those guys are doing?
Well, they're doing really well. Obviously, Juan Pablo Cecino, he got his first call to the senior squad after his performance last year for us. That was really great. Obviously, his first season playing in the Premiership, and really stepped up and made a mark. And obviously the coaches had a look at that, and they gave him a chance. That he took it really well. He played I think against Australia, a great game in the Rugby Championship, and that put him right in the mix for the World Cup. So I think I spoke to him last week, and he's really enjoying it, and he's living like a dream. So very happy for him. In terms of Juan Orlandi, he was a bit lucky, I would say, because he got into the squad because of an injury. Obviously, so maybe he's 32 now, I think, and possibly he wouldn't have another chance to play a World Cup. So it's good for him. Sometimes injury happens, as everyone knows, and he was ready. He got a late call up, and he's enjoying his time as well.
Yeah. So will you be watching the guys from home for this one? Keeping an eye on all the games?
Yeah, definitely. I'm thinking about going to some of the games. I think a couple of them are being played on Sunday, so days off for us. With myself being injured, the weekends normally I have some free spare time, so I hope I can go and see a couple of their games.
Brilliant. Okay. Thank you very much, Gonza, and good luck with the recovery.
No problem.